So recently, a bunch of unaired pilots found their way online, dating back to the 90s. What I want to do is, look at these pilots and determine two things. One, did it have potential? And two, how different would popular culture be if this pilot was picked up for series? Today we're opening up the pilot vault and looking at the pilot for a show called Poochinski. Now, we're gonna do this one a little differently. Usually I watch the episode and then make notes and then watch it a second time and record myself. But with this one, we're just going in blind. So hopefully you're alright with a bit of a change. It's a bit more of a chill vibe than usual. So all the reactions you're gonna see are my first reactions to this terrible pilot. My cup of tea has just reached the right temperature. It's now cool enough to drink, so let's drink some tea and watch Poochinski. Poochinski. Terrible name for a show. I imagine this is just gonna be like Turner and Hooch.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a real sexy voice?
Weird way to start a show. Let's show our main character flirting with the police dispatch. That'll be a great start. There's your save the cat moment. Oh, Peter Boyle is in this. The dad from Everybody Loves Raymond, and he was also in Young Frankenstein. There he is, there's Peter Boyle.
You know, Poochinski, I've been covering you for a month.
Wait, he's Poochinski. I figured it would be the name of the dog. How do we make it clear that this show is set in New York? Well, he should probably go up to a hot dog vendor.
You, Grandpa.
Easy, fella.
Average kid in the Wirral.
Like gun is loaded. Well,
Average American man. It's like UK versus US. Looks like the US won.
you can trust old Poochinski. Come here, let me...
He's really trying to make us know what his name is, isn't he? Like really hammering it home.
Ugly and all alone in the world, huh?
Me. If you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Try to eat out of your bowl, okay? Give me a kiss.
So he's adopted the dog. Now, how's he gonna get the dog to solve crimes?
Who caught the Northfield Strangler? Who caught the post office bomber?
Who caught the Scranton Strangler? Nobody. Well, Toby, I suppose.
Yeah. Want to see a picture of my latest? Nice, huh?
Is this what people did before phones? Nowadays he just show them a selfie, like, or an Instagram photograph, but he carries around an actual photo of her, so we can show her off.
Who died and made you Joe Friday? All right, you know what?
Is that a Dragnet reference? When did the movie Dragnet come out? That was was it 96? But this is before that, I think, so that's referencing the TV show from the 60s. It's a car thief. I'm sure Luckwell will help them find him. I've always wanted one of them. They had one on Starsky and Hutch where they just stick the hand out the window and put that little bubblegum siren on. I've always wanted one. So cool. So far, this dog has been more of a liability than help. I thought it was going to help him solve crimes, but all it's done is get him run over. Wait, are they going to kill off Peter Boyle? They've killed... Wait, what's going on here? Wait, is he transferring into the body of the dog? Is that going to be the plot of this pilot? Peter Boyle turns into a dog and solves crimes. What on earth is this show?
Who said that?
Short memory. It's your partner.
Alright, so at least Peter Boyle voices the dog, rather than the dog is just silent and solves crimes. Have you seen Peter Boyle's grave? It's really unassuming. For a celebrity as big as him, you'd think he'd have this big, like, grand grave, but it's just like any other. Oh god, that dog looks awful. The mouth movements on the terrible Mr. Ed reboot looked better than this. I'm gonna have nightmares of that dog.
Exactly.
I hate this dog. I hate it. No wonder this wasn't picked up for a full series. That dog is horrible to look at. Look at it! It's cursed! Oh, just kill it. Kill him a second time. You can't work with that thing. It's hideous. Alright, so that's the real dog now. Whenever they switch it out for the puppet, I'm horrified.
Kiss her like that. It's a brilliant conversation.
I don't like it. Stop showing us a dog. Ironically, for a show about a dog detective, the dog is the one thing I don't want to see. Oh, I don't like that. So he's just molesting that woman. But it's the 90s, so we're meant to go, oh, molesting women is funny. I don't like this pilot. Don't molest the kid. don't.
Stanley Poochinski.
Sorry.
Stanley Poochinski.
That's an excellent name for a dog.
You know what? She's right. Poochinski is an excellent name for a dog, not a good name for a human. It's almost like they knew he was gonna turn into a dog, so gave him that name. Sorry, kid, I've got to take this dog away. He molests people.
Up, not on the.
Right, so this is like an odd couple situation. Poochinski is like the dirty one who makes a mess, and the other one's the clean one. This is just like Turner and Hooch, but with like some supernatural element added to it.
That's when you were making collars, not wearing one.
That was when you was making collars, not wearing one. Why do I feel like that joke was written first, and then they like planned the entire series around it?
Okay.
Yep, lock them in the kitchen, where they belong. Sorry, I can't make jokes like that when Rich isn't here, because there's no one to like laugh at me and go, oh, that's wrong, Mark, you shouldn't be saying that. It's just becoming an Andrew Tate podcast.
I've become a dog.
Well done, you've only just caught on. Peter Boyle is wasted in this. He's such a good well, he was such a good comedy actor. They wasted him on this awful show.
You got a lot to be thankful for.
But not your looks. You look terrifying.
You ought to be grateful you were given a second chance.
Why is there like emotional music playing like we're meant to learn something from this? I'm learning nothing. If anything, I am dumber than when we started watching this. There's not much time left in this pilot, so were they setting up to avenge his death in like future episodes? Or is this the guy that killed him? I love how epic music is playing, like this is really cool. The guy just caught the dog. Why'd he catch it? I know because they had to catch the dog. But logically, if a dog was like running at you, you'd move out the way. You wouldn't like open up your arms and go, come on, jump into my arms.
I'll have you know I did not enjoy that.
Was that a gay joke to end the 90s pilot on? I'll have you know, I'm not gay. I bit his penis for assault reasons. This dog is not quirky. I hate him. I'm so glad this only got one episode. I would have hated to look at this dog anymore. What a terrible pilot. I really didn't enjoy that. No wonder that never got made. Who would commission a full season of that? Right, so where does this pilot rank among the other unaired pilots that I've talked about? Well, I'm sure it won't surprise you. This is going in the awful category. I hated looking at that dog. I know I may have mentioned that once or twice, but it was just horrible to look at. I'm gonna place it between Just Married and Queen Bee. It wasn't offensively bad, but it was bad. So I think the middle of the awful category is a nice place for it. Right, hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was a little more chill than usual, and I'm completely up for doing more videos like this. Like, some of them will be me and Rich having a chat and watching the pilot, some will just be me having a chat, and then others will delve a bit deeper into it and like do proper research and stuff. Right, leave a comment letting me know what other pilots you want me to look at, and subscribe, help us get to 4K. Right, there you go.